We gotta see this. We gotta. Woo. This is so beautiful. I'm not crying, you're crying. That's beautiful. That is so good. This is too good. You know, I like INT Majin Vegeta super attack animations, but I haven't seen people who said that they like this super attack animation. I really do like it myself, though. I think it's nice. Looks good. Looks good. Very simple. Couple of kicks, punches, ki blast. That's good. I felt that. That was beautiful. Could you imagine if he was able to do that turn 1? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev, back with another one of these Dokkan battle videos. Today we're going to talk about INT Majin Vegeta. INT Majin Vegeta was last year's Saiyan Day unit, and I think that he was a good pick because Majin Vegeta definitely deserved a Saiyan Day unit in general. So Majin Vegeta comes out as a red zone unit, of course, and I think that he was working relatively well in the red zone. The only issue with this card was the fact that Trunkses were not really that impressive for the red zone. It's like you wanted this guy to have his damage reduction when he did his entrance animation, because when he did his entrance animation, he gained a permanent 30% damage reduction when you had a Trunks on the team at the start of this guy's attacking turn. But the problem is that the Trunks that came out with this guy, well, Trunks and Goten, but more specifically the Trunks part of his card, was very, very bad for the red zone. Because you guys know what the biggest issue about this card was the fact that this card needed to attack before they got their additional defense and 50% chance to dodge inside the first slot. And even for the second or third slot, which would not be a bit of an issue, but this is only a 50% chance to launch additional super attack. I don't know why they created this card to be exactly like this, but I think what they should have did to fix this card's design was give him a 70% chance to dodge inside the first slot when they were just in the first slot in general, not when they were the first attacker in the turn, because they would have to attack before they got their 50% chance to dodge, which was actually very, very bad because they misworded this the incorrect way. So going back on over to Majin Vegeta, I think Majin Vegeta's big issue was the fact that he didn't have a great Trunks in game. People will go ahead and point their finger at this guy and say that, oh, just go ahead and run AJ Trunks. But guys, guess what? AJ Trunks sucked in the red zone. When LR Trunks of Vegeta had first came out, this guy was completely skyrocketed on the list because LR Trunks and Vegeta was easily the best slot 1 unit in the game, bar none. And when these guys were sitting together on rotation, they would share 4 links, right? Yeah, they shared 4 links with one another. And at link level 10, that is 50% attack and 2 ki, which is completely a-okay. That 2 ki can actually help out this Majin Vegeta. When LR Trunks and Vegeta would go ahead and get hit inside the earlier phases of the red zone, this would help out this INT Majin Vegeta and have him fall below this 88% or HP less threshold to get him to change Ki Spears to INT. This was such a big thing because when these two were running on rotation with one another, it was a really, really powerful rotation because A, he would have a 30% damage reduction over here, and B, this guy was able to get his 6 ki to get him his additional 20% damage reduction, 50% defense. And another thing that's so good about this guy is the fact that he gains 30% attack and defense on his super attack effect, and he gains additional 50% attack and defense when he performs a super attack anyways. Him having 2 separate procs of attack and defense buff from his passive to the super attack effect is really, really good. So how many 200% leader skills is this guy on? So this guy's only on 2 200% leader skills, including his own, that being his Majin Buu Saga and Vegeta's Family 200% leader skill to Gifted Warriors, and the LRZ Boys 200% leader skills to Final Trump Card, Connected Hope, and Buu Saga. So what is good about this INT Majin Vegeta? I think what's good about this guy is the fact that he does have a good super attack effect, gain 30% attack defense on turn on his super attack effect. He does start out with a high attack and defense above, that being 180% attack defense with his 30% damage reduction, provided you were running LR Trunks of Vegeta on the team. He has 2 separate procs of attack and defensive buff from his passive to his super attack effect, which was definitely really nice. You guys know how I feel about that. And when this guy took a little bit of damage, it was very easy to go ahead and get this guy his orb changing ability to go ahead and support his own passive. Because if you got 3 or more key spheres, you got 50% defense. And when he got 6 or more key spheres, he had 20% more damage reduction. So this guy was able to have 50% damage reduction, be his own orb changer, supporting his own passive, and have 2 separate procs of attack and defensive buff on super attack. There were not many things in a game that would be able to hurt this guy. Cell Max would not be able to hurt this guy. The Red Zone Broly would not be able to hurt this guy. Hell, even Omega would not be able to hurt this guy either. He was a superbly powerful defensive wall. So what is bad about this guy? The only 2 things I find that are bad, so to say, is his leader skill, because Buu Saga plus Vegeta's Family Gifted Warriors is just not really that great. I found that running double INT Majin Vegeta's is not really the greatest thing to do, because it can provide for a wonky situation in terms of ki, and his activation condition for his active skill having him to get hit 6 or more times. And another thing is the fact that when he had first came out, there weren't really that many great Trunkses, so this guy was not really in the greatest spot in terms of being a Dokkan Fest TWR. He was good, but just not good enough because the Trunkses were not that great in game. So I think that is really bad. Yumi has 200% leader skills, which is just really weird. That's really, really weird. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.